Hello, beautiful souls. It's been a long time since I come back here to sit down and share with you. I needed to move my energy. I've been traveling around the country, reconnecting with my people, reconnecting with this circle, and somehow, the more I moved, the more I shared, and the more I could actually see the changes happening not only within myself, but in the people around me. And I realized this is part of my mission in this incarnation. I understand much more now why my dad brought me back here to my hometown, the place he loved so much. And honestly, I feel that my life here is very different from the places where I lived before. I become much more sensitive to that I would describe as density. I can feel the difference between places. I recently came back from the south, and the moment I returned here, I could feel the energy becoming heavier. And when I went to Hanoi, the capital, I felt it even more strongly. Fear, anger, violence, depression, a kind of density that I could physically feel within my energy, felt unbreathable for the first moment I encountered. And maybe you started noticing things like this too. But today I don't only want to talk about my personal experience. I want to talk about what is happening energetically right now and what you can do if you've been feeling overwhelmed, stressed, exhausted, emotional, or simply different. Because I know I'm not the only one. So grab a pen if you need one, and let's get into it. There is something happening with Gaia right now. There are activations taking place, and the energy feels almost like a storm warning, like a gateway that was previously closed is beginning to open. And when you walk through a gateway like that, your body can almost look at you and say, what am I supposed to do with all of this? Some of you may have noticed unusual things happening physically. For example, you may suddenly be sweating throughout the night. You wake up completely soaked, even though you never experienced that before. Or your emotions suddenly become much stronger. And this brings me to the message of the water guardian. The message is simply, let your emotions flow. There may be a lot of feelings inside you right now, and instead of fighting them, allow them to move, let it go. Your emotions are powerful messengers. They allow you to express the softer, more vulnerable parts of yourself that you may have been holding back for a very long time. So don't fight the water, let it flow. Another message coming through strongly is loving kindness. If you want peace to exist in your outer world, you first have to find peace within yourself. And right now, you need your own love. Your body needs you. Your energy needs you. Your inner self needs you. So please, be gentle with yourself and don't have to have everything figured out. You don't have to understand every single thing that is happening. Sometimes you simply need to allow the process to unfold. And there is something else I've been noticing. Sometimes a place starts calling you. You keep thinking about it. You dream about it. You start seeing signs connected to it everywhere. And you don't really understand why. If that is happening to you, pay attention. Because that place is part of your path. There is something waiting for you there. It is connected to your karma, your soul contract, or something you came here to experience in this incarnation. I experienced this myself, and sometimes you simply have to go and trust the process. To me, the most place I've been thinking of for years is Tibetan. Well, not Egypt, not like most of people all over the world are being called. To me, it's Tibetan. I will definitely go there for sure, and I will share with you later how it is, how it changed things around me and inside me. So trust the calling. Give yourself time to rebalance because something else is happening right now. You are becoming more sovereign, and becoming sovereign means releasing what no longer belongs to you. Resentment, regret, old attachments, manipulation, abuse, karmic connections, everything you've been carrying from the past. You might suddenly feel like, I'm done. I'm done carrying this. I'm done repeating this. I'm done giving my energy to this. I'm choosing myself. That's what detachment can feel like. That's what cutting cords can feel like. And sometimes that's what breaking a spell feels like. And if you've been waiting for some perfect moment to start creating, this is not the time to wait anymore. This is a time for creation. Not one day I do it. Not one day I start. Not one day I become who I want to be. Do it now. The more of us who use this creative energy, the more we are planting seeds for the future, for the new earth. And this energy feels incredibly electric. A major energetic system came in around July, and this shift is continuing. It may continuing to build over the coming months and even years. And right now, many of us are still acclimating to it. And one more interesting about creation from sexual energy that I've just found out and I want to share here with you. When two persons are intimating, the creation starts. You two are not only creating more bonds together and get more pleasure in love, but you create the third thing between. And this process is one of the bigger plan, that is to lift up the energy of this planet in the way you may not see or feel. But you are actually doing this creation together with Mama Gaia. So let's make love and create a better world together. Then feel the shift inside out. You may literally feel it like a hum underneath your skin. There is simply more energy moving through you. And depending on how accustomed your body is to moving energy, you may experience completely different extremes. For some people, it's more energy. For others, it's more complete opposite. Lethargy, fatigue, heaviness, feeling like you simply cannot get yourself out of bed. That was exactly what I experienced. I had the feeling of being stuck inside my bedroom with a huge window, but the curtains were completely closed. The air felt so dense that I couldn't breathe. I wanted to open the door. I wanted to reach the sunlight, but my body felt so heavy that I couldn't move, and I kept lying there, trying to breathe. If you are experiencing something similar, you know exactly what I'm talking about. And here's the interesting part. When you feel that heavy, the natural reaction is, I need to rest. But sometimes, your body may actually need movement. You need to move the energy through you. Go outside, take a walk, move your body, walk out, try breath work, dance. And yes, I actually started learning how to dance for the first time in my life. You can also explore practice like Tai Chi or Qigong, especially if intense physical exercise isn't comfortable for you. The point is not to force your body. The point is to move what is moving through you. And movement doesn't always have to mean physical exercise. If you are already comfortable moving energy through your body, you may have much more energy available to you right now. Meditation, breath work, exercise, singing, painting, making music, creating something, all of these can become ways of directing that energy, because your energy we are talking about is not only energy, it is creative potential, infinite possibility. It could become anything. And when you connect with that, you might suddenly feel, I can create. And that's something I want you to open yourself to. There is another beautiful part of this. When you connect with this creative energy, your emotional experience can change too. It's almost like being in an upper room or floating above the clouds. You can see everything happening below you, but you are not trapped inside it. The problems are still there. The world is still moving. People are still doing what people do, but somehow you are not being pulled down by everything anymore. You can see it, you can acknowledge it, but it doesn't have to become your reality. You become less affected by others' people's energies, less affected by chaos, less easily dragged into the emotional field around you. And this is why your energetic movement and emotional well-being are so deeply connected. None of these bodies are truly separate. Your physical body, your energetic body, your emotional body, your heart, they all interact with each other. And your energetic state affects your emotional state. Your emotional state then influences your ability to create, because your heart center is also your creative center. So every when you got heartbreaks is when you are uplifted. I've got many heartbreaks in my life, and I really thankful to them. Many is not equal to the number of relationship. Not only about betrayal, not be abandoned, be left. It is exactly when you are completely exhausted, when you are overwhelmed, when you can barely move. It's much harder to connect with your creative potential. And when you are tired, you are also more vulnerable to being pulled into others' people energy, others' people emotion, the energy of your environment, what's happening in the world, and suddenly you are living inside someone else's frequency instead of your own. That's why sovereignty matters. So, if you've been feeling strained lately, if you've been exhausted, if you've been overwhelmed, if your emotions have suddenly become stronger, if you have felt incredibly energized, or if you simply feel like something is changing, you are not imagining it. You are moving through a shift. And the question isn't, how do I stop this? Or the question is, how do I move through this consciously? Move your body. Let your emotions flow. Release what no longer belongs to you. Protect your energy. Create. And most importantly, come back to yourself. Because this is not a time to sit on the sidelines. This is a time for creation, a time for sovereignty, a time to remember who you are. And this storm isn't here to destroy you. It's here to activate you. May the truth within you always guide you and light up your path of evolution. I see you next time.